Cowboy under a fading moon, still standing with the dawn. His hat is bent from weather, his boots have lost their shine. He's got 1,000 quiet stories in the wrinkles by his eyes. He don't talk about the woman who left in early June. He just watches desert silver slip off a fading moon. Some men learn the hard way, you can love and let it be. A heart can miss a memory and still deserve to breathe. Cowboy under a fading moon, you don't have to ride so cold. The years may take the thunder, but they don't have to take your soul. Let the night fall off your shoulders, let the morning come in tune. You're still standing, old cowboy, under a fading moon. A monitor cries low, like wind through an open plain. There's a diner past the railroad where he stops before sunrise. The waitress calls him darling, and he almost smiles this time. Not every love returns to you, not every road comes back, but there's peace in moving forward with your shadow still intact. He folds the old photograph, not to hide it, not to run, just to keep it somewhere gentle while he walks into the sun. Cowboy under a fading moon, you don't have to ride so cold. The years may take the thunder, but they don't have to take your soul. Let the night fall off your shoulders, let the morning come in tune. You're still standing, old cowboy, under a fading moon. A coffee cup, a road in bloom, and one last look at the fading moon. There's dawn at the end of the blacktop, and I can almost see it now. for ghosts of where I'd been. The dashboard clock kept blinking like a tired old second chance again. I passed the last red motel, watched its sign fade in the glass. For the first time in forever, I didn't ask to turn back. The dark don't last forever, even when it knows your name. Somewhere past the broken miles, the sky forgets the rain. There's dawn at the end of the blacktop, gold on the edge of the night. I carried all my sorrow, but I'm walking toward the light. No perfect road behind me, no promise carved in stone. There's dawn at the end of the blacktop, and I don't have to go alone. Desert opened softly like a hand that didn't blink. I heard the tires singing some old forgiven name. Maybe healing ain't thunder, maybe grace don't make a sound. Maybe it's just staying with it when the night keeps pulling down. I won't call myself broken just because I had to bend. A road that runs through darkness can still bring a man to men. There's dawn at the end of the blacktop, gold on the edge of the night. I carried all my sorrow, but I'm walking toward the light. No perfect road behind me, no promise carved in stone. There's dawn at the end of the blacktop, and I don't have to go alone. Down, the sky turns white, and the lonely road opens to light. New dust on my boots, grace in my hands. under the county road with sunlight on the hood. The night had done its worst to me, but somehow I still stood. My shirt smelled like old rain, my hands were rough and sore, but I didn't feel like running from myself anymore. I paid in miles in silence, I bent beneath the weight, but a man ain't only broken by the roads he had to take. I got dust on my boots, grace in my hands, a heart still learning how to stand. I lost some years to the dark and the rain, but I won't wear the same old chains. Let the blacktop know, let the desert understand. I got dust on my boots, grace in my hands, grace in my hands, dust in the wind. I'm not the man I was back then. There's a fence line by the sunrise where the cattle shadows lean. I heard a hymn in the engine, low and rough and clean. No preacher at the roadside, no choir dressed in white, just a tide so deciding he could still walk toward the light. Forgiveness ain't a doorway that opens all at once. It's a mile you keep walking when your old life says you're done. I got dust on my boots, grace in my hands, a heart still learning how to stand. Let the blacktop know, let the desert understand. I got dust on my boots, grace in my hands. Footsteps fading, morning sand, the guitar rings like grace in my hands. Last call in a broken bar, the jukebox knows my name. Bartender wipes the counter down like he's cleaning up my ears. One glass catching amber light, but I'm not chasing tears. There's a stool where she used to sit, still emptied by the wall. Some rooms don't need a photograph, they remember it all. I don't raise this glass to fall, I raise it to forgive. Some nights teach a man to lose, so he can learn to live. This last call in a broken bar, where old hearts speaking strings. I came in carrying yesterday, but I won't leave with everything. The lights are low, the hurt is far, the truth ain't dressed in gold. This last call in a broken bar, and I'm walking out less cold. That blues guitar bends like smoke. One more note, one more hope. Her goodbye wasn't loud at all, just a whisper near the door. I spend months blaming empty rooms for what we were before. Now the mirror behind the bottles shows a man I almost knew. He looks tired, but he's standing, and he's finally telling the truth. The night don't owe me answers, the past don't owe me peace, but every song that hurts me gives a little back to me. It's last call in a broken bar, where old hearts speak in strings. I came in carrying yesterday, but I won't leave with everything. The lights are low, the hurt is far, the truth is soft and slow. This last call in a broken bar, and I'm finally letting go. Piano fades, glass light dies, a barroom door opens to the night. Midnight miles behind me, morning somewhere ahead. Disappear underneath my Chevrolet. Rain beads up on the windshield, then the wipers pull it away. used to think the darkness was a place I had to stay. Now it's just a long black hallway to another kind of day. Every town I pass through sleeping feels like one more closed door. But I ain't counting what I lost, I'm counting what I'm fighting for. I got midnight miles behind me, and a worn out heart still strong. I left my old fear in the rear view, where it came right along. And I'm learning how to heal. Miles behind, road ahead, dusty drums wake the dead. Miles behind, soul alive, I'm still here, I still drive. There's a station light at 3 a.m., coffee burning black. I watched a lonely moth keep trying to find its way back. I laughed because I knew it, that stubborn little flame. Sometimes all a heart can do is move towards something that remains. I'm not chasing her shadow, I'm not chasing yesterday. I'm chasing the quiet morning that says I'll be okay. Keep my hands on the wheel. I got midnight miles behind me, and I'm learning how to heal. Engine hum, soft rain gone, first light breaks on the road I'm on. Red light on the motel wall, still spelling out goodbye. The curtain moves like it remembers every word we didn't say. Your coat ain't on the chair no more, but the room still feels that way. There's a key beside the ashtray, no smoke, just dust and time. And the parking lot is empty, just a shadow on the wall. In a motel room with a red light, I saw the end of us glow. Not like fire, not like thunder, just a slow and quiet no. I left my heart on the nightstand, but I found my soul outside. In a motel room with a red light, I learned goodbye can survive. Red light, low light, slide guitar through the rain. Red light, low light, I won't come back the same. The bathroom mirrors cracked a little, like the man I used to be. I wrote your name in window fall, then watched it leave with me. No blame left in my pockets, no curse under my breath, just a song that's almost healing, and a love I laid to rest. By morning I was different, not fixed but not undone. Some rooms hold the darkness so a man can find the sun. In a motel room with a red light, I saw the end of us glow. Not like fire, not like thunder, just a slow and quiet no. I left my heart on the nightstand, but I found my soul outside. In a motel room with a red light, I learned goodbye can survive. Neon hums, rain goes thin, a door clicks shut, and dawn walks in.
There's an old guitar in a cold room, singing what I never said. 6 strings lean by the window, where the blue night settles in. The lamp is throwing tired gold across the place we've been. I don't pick it up for sorrow, I don't play it to complain. I just let the world remember what my mouth could not explain. Oh, guitar in a cold room, tell the truth my voice won't find. Play the hurt a little softer, leave some mercy in the line. If she hears it in a dream, still healing through you. Slow bend, soft cry, one note hanging in the night. There's a coffee ring on the table and a jacket on the chair. Nothing here is moving, but her leaving's everywhere. So I tune the strings to midnight, let the low he carry on. Some rooms don't need a witness when a man admits he's wrong. I don't need the world to hear me, I don't need applause or lights, just one honest chord at midnight and the strength to sleep tonight. Oh, guitar in a cold room, tell the truth my voice won't find. Play the hurt a little softer, leave some mercy in the line. If she hears it in a dream somewhere, let it reach her warm, not blue. Oh, guitar in a cold room, I'm still healing through you. The last note falls, the room stays still, but something in my chest gets healed.
Southern ghosts ride quiet, when the midnight road is long. Chapel past the cotton fields with no bell left to ring. I drove by slow at 3:30, listening to the crickets sing. The past was sitting in the back seat, not angry, just awake. Every promise I had broken had a face I couldn't shake. I don't call them demons, I don't call them sin. They're just the old reminders of where my heart has been. Southern ghosts ride quiet, they don't scream, they don't chase. They sit beside a tired man and make him tell the truth with grace. I've been wrong, I've been restless, I've been hard to hold. Southern ghosts ride quiet, but they guide me down the road. Low organ, slow guitar whispers my name. At the edge of a sleeping county, I pulled off near the pines. No thunder came to judge me, no fire crossed the line. Just a memory of my mother saying, son, don't turn to stone. Some ghosts don't come to haunt you, they come to lead you home. I made peace with the shadows, not because they disappeared, but because I finally listened to what I'd run from all these years. Southern ghosts ride quiet, they don't scream, they don't chase. They sit beside a tired man and make him tell the truth with grace. I've been wrong, I've been restless, but I'm not lost in the cold. Southern ghosts ride quiet and they guide me down the road. The chapel fades behind the trees, a warm wind moves like memory. The highway still knows my name, even when I don't. Shadow in the rear view, a man with too much road. I've crossed lines on faded maps, carrying a heavy load. Not running from the law tonight, not running from the truth. Just trying to meet the man I was before I lost my youth. Every mile marker whispers, you ain't done, keep rolling on. There's a little light ahead of you, even after all you've done wrong. The highway still knows my name. It carved it into dust and rain. When every town forgot my face, that blacktop called me back again. I got an outlaw heart, but I'm not chained to shame. When I forget who I am, the highway still knows my name. Roll on, roll on, steel strings under a desert moon. Roll on, roll on, I'm coming back soon. There's a diner light at 2 a.m., a waitress pouring black. She says, son, you look like thunder that's trying not to crack. I smiled like a worn-out cowboy, paid cash and hit the road. Some kindness comes in silence, some prayers come wrapped in cold. I don't need a crown, I don't need a clean white page, just a road that lets me change without asking for my age. The highway still knows my name. It carved it into dust and rain. When every town forgot my face, that blacktop called me back again. I got an outlaw heart, but I'm not chained to shame. When I forget who I am, the highway still knows my name. Tires hum, guitar cries, the moon rides low in a western sky. There's whiskey on a lonely road, and headlights chasing rain. My old truck hums like a tired prayer, rolling past the county line. A motel sign is burning red, like a memory I left behind. The desert wind keeps talking low through cracks in the window glass. I got one hand on the wheel tonight, one still holding the past. But every mile keeps pulling me farther from the hurt I know. If the night don't set me free, I'll let the morning take me home. There's whiskey on a lonely road, and I'm still driving through the pain. The highway knows my name by now, it calls me through the rain. I lost her in neon glow, but I won't lose my soul. There's whiskey on a lonely road, but I'm learning to let go. Slide guitar sings low on the blacktop, moving slow. Lonely road, still got somewhere left to go. Plays a broken hymn, static wrapped in steel. Every town looks half asleep, every scar starts to heal. I don't blame the moon tonight, I don't curse her name. Some goodbyes are dusty roads, some love burns down like flame. If I see the sunrise, I'll call it grace, not luck. I was never really lost, just buried in the dust. slide guitar cries, then disappears at dawn.